Hi everyone. In this video we are going to cover login with email or username in one field in Laravel application. Due to the poor internet connectivity, I am not going to install each and every commands, though I will explain as I have already installed and run the application. So I will explain each and every part so that you will understand very easily and quickly. So I have mentioned there are several steps over there. As you can see, step 1, first of all you have to download the project, as I have already downloaded with login with email or username. Inside this project, second step is you have to change the default string length. As in current versions we are facing some issues due to the string length, so just go inside your application and app providers and app service provider. Here you can see the boot function. Just write this piece of code here and add a facade schema so that there will be no error, and after that you have to change the param in environment variable so that DB connection will be established. So that's I think you all know. And the fourth step is to make auth. Go inside the project folder and write the command php artisan make auth and simply hit enter. It will create a default authentication in Laravel. After that you have to migrate so that the tables will created on the database. For that you have to run this specific command, that is php artisan migrate. Before migrating you have to add minor changes in the migration files. Go to the database. Inside the database there are migration files like user. As you clicked on this, I have added username inside the create because I am going to logged in a user through the username or email ID, so there should be a username field inside our database. For that I have added username. So after adding this, then you can run the migration command so that a proper migration will take place. After that, the main function you have to do is go to the inside the login controller, which is in http auth login controller, and put some changes like what I have done. I am going to explain one by one. That is, you have to tell your controller that is there is a method called the protected username. We have defined that login through the username, whatever the value inside the username it will take. So what I have changed here, inside the constructor I have added this username and getting this username through this specific function find username. Inside find username, what we are doing, actually we are passing a variable login. You may say whatever you want. For instance, I have taken login. Inside the login we are passing either username or email ID. As you can see, I am just checking the field type. What I am doing over here, I am checking whether the login variable has a email ID has a email ID or username. If it has a email ID, then we'll take the email ID email. If it has a username, then we'll take username. As you think, this is a ternary operator through which I think you must all know the ternary operator. After that I am merging the request parameter. The field type is login, means if it is email then email, if it is username then username. It will return simply the field type. So how actually this things is going. Actually, whenever we are passing the login, if you know about the custom logins, then you know we simply create a array of credentials, and inside array we pass the type, that is email, and the value of that email through which field it supposed to check. In this way we have created an array. If it is email, then it will be email. If it is username, this will be a username. Basically this function telling the auth, the login function, that check with email, email field or username field. After that, this is just the property, it returning the username. So you have to make this basic changes in your login controller. As you can see, I am repeating once again, the protected username, and then the constructor pass this thing, define a function through which you get the type of which type of logging you are supposed to use, and then using this get property you can get the username. Okay. After that, what you have to do, login controller completed. Now we have to change minor in views. So what views we have to change? We have to change in login and registration view, a basic changes. In login we just have to change the field email. I have changed with username or email. Similarly, I have changed put some change here. As you can see, if I am able to show inside the one screen, then I think this is the now we can see the complete code, that is this part. So I have added a div email ID or email or username. Okay. Now what I have to do, I have made these changes in login controller login.blade file, and now a minor change in registration. If you have already used register your user through another process, then no need to make these changes. You just have to remember to mention one username inside your user DB. So here I have added a field called username, so that at the time of registration username will be there, as there is no default username inside the auth auto auth. So now I can first of all I will show you the DB. We have the DB structure. Inside the DB I have a demo app. Inside demo app you can see the user file, the migrated files have the field username. By default it was not available in the username in the user table, so we have added through the migration schema. Now our application is successfully running, as you can see here. So now I am going to register one user. We are getting a minor error here. So what is basically the error? I think we have added wrong. Yes. So now here, as you can see, I am going to register one user, say Hussain, name, email ID t3@gmail.com, username I am giving Hussain 123 username, and the password is whatever you are willing to put. You can enter the password, then register. So successfully registered and logged in. Now I am logged out. Now my purpose of this demonstration is, can be able to logged in through the email or username. So first we check with the email, that's t3@gmail.com and 1234, and here yes, we have successfully logged in through email ID. Now we will check same for the username. So t3 the Hussein has email username Hussein123 and the password you have given, and here yes, we have successfully logged in through username or email ID. So that is all about the login with email or username in Laravel. Please put your comments, how can I improve this video so that you guys will understand more easily. Thanks.